handsome young soldier, homesick and alone.
But how could you be lonely?
There was just this thing about, which I grew up with a lot of people who just thought that they didn't need to do anything and they deserved as much as everyone else did. I mean, it's like now everyone thinks that, they want to have a job in advertising or something, like some cool thing as soon as they're sort of 20. And, when everyone else thought, you had to go on the conveyor belt and go through work till you're 45 until you have a reasonably cool job. But there's something about Georges where he just realises that there are loopholes in the system and realises you don't really need any conceivable talent, you don't need anything. You just need to want, and that's it. It starts off the story with him thinking that this world is so glorious and glamorous, and he sees these women as goddesses when he first goes into it. And I think the women, as they're all perceived as nothing really by their husbands and the people around them, they want to acknowledge his adoration, and they can see immediately that he thinks they're more special than anyone else thinks they are. And it works really well for him, and he manages to persuade them into doing things that they wouldn't necessarily do otherwise.
What does interest you?
I like enjoying myself.
He is tricked into doing. He goes into a world which he initially thinks is what he wants, and it looks like it's filled with energy, and he's felt that he was dealt a bad hand in life, and then he feels that finally the door's open and things will start happening, and then he does start to realise the hypocrisy in things, and the fact that most of the people who are succeeding in life are worthless, like kind of scumbags.
The government are trying to take Morocco.
Yes, for the good of the Moroccan people, of course.
And but the reason he succeeds as well, which he never acknowledged about himself, is that he's a scumbag too. Which is quite. I mean, I think that's a very human trait.